Okay, Asari Dokubo has come out to say that what? That Fubara and Ijo can't be defeated.
Yes.
That NWIKE is just, playing a child's game. Now nothing will stop the Ijo and Fubara from getting what is theirs. And at the same time, he has called on what? The Biafrans and the Igbos to join forces with the Ijo nation.
Yes.
To get their freedom. What is your take as regards this?
Asari Dokubo is always suffer from diarrhea of the mouth. He's so loquacious. He can talk A and talk B the next day. So which is why we are still, looking at him as somebody who is not a stable person. And you see, he is talking about the Ijo nation joining forces to fight Fubara. And the same Ijo nation we see as Ijo Igbos are the Opobo land. Opobo land, they are Ijo. And the Igbo, they speak Igbo. Fubara is from there. Fubara speaks Igbo. But what is very paramount here is that Asari Dokubo has not owned it up that the Jos are Igbo. That the Opobo land, Ikwere land, Eche, the Igbocha people, they are still Igbo. This Asari Dokubo of a man has problem, fundamental problem. His problem is that he is always unpredictable. He is not a straightforward person. Asari Dokubo is over loquacious. He can talk 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour at night before he goes to bed. Asari Dokubo can yarn up to 2 hours. Talking without basis. He was before working against Biafra nation. That Igbos are the slave of the Calabaris, that they are not going to join us, that nobody should tell them about this Biafra thing. Biafra should never ever include the Jaws, so they will never include. Asari Dokubo has come again to tell the whole world that he is an Igbo, that he is a Biafra man, that the Jaws are Biafra, that all the Igbos should join together to fight what? For Biafra. And that they, the Jaw people, the Ikweres, all of them, they are joining forces to fight Nigeria so that Biafra will come to emancipate. He was of the opinion again that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu should have been out, released since that Tinubu is procrastinating releasing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is high time everybody should come out and at least make sure that Kanu comes out this month or next month, May. Asari Dokubo is now singing as I'm talking to you now that is a Biafra, that the problem he has with Nigeria is that Nnamdi Kanu is inside and the Biafra is overdue, that federal government of Nigeria is not releasing Biafra. Why? Tomorrow, Dokubo will sing another thing. Next tomorrow, you will see Asari Dokubo saying another thing. Biafra is our birthright. Of course, I'm aware that Biafra was 500 years. Covered from Songhai Empire, or before even Songhai Empire. Songhai, we are the Igbo. Songhai, we join up with the southern Cameroon, northern Cameroon, where we have this Ambazonia now. We are all the same Songhai Empire before. But meanwhile, before inception of Nigeria in 1914, Biafra nation for the Igbos had been since 500 years ago, before Nigeria inception. So I know it is my birthright. It is not when Asari Dokubo began to, fight Tinubu or fight federal government that I should come out and tell the world that Biafra is my birthright, my nation. Biafra is my nation. It's a sovereign nation. It has been declared last year, November, in Lahti, Finland, at Sibelius Square, Finland. The declaration was a great occasion, very, very multidimensional. The whole Europe, they were the Americans, they were the United Nations contingent. They graced the occasion. So what are we saying here? Biafra is no longer a strange story. It has now become a household name. It is no longer a crime. You can even go and report in the police station. Biafra issue should be treated as a normal issue because Nnamdi Kanu has actually made us proud. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that no Igbo man should hold Asari Dokubo as a serious person. Asari Dokubo is a chameleon, unpredicted. It can change today, green tomorrow. You can see Asari black next tomorrow. So it's not somebody we can reckon with or trust. Asari Dokubo is very, very unstable, chameleonic, and he has multicolors. That is chameleon. It can show black today, yellow will show green. Before the inception of this administration, Asari Dokubo has come out and started shouting, if Tinubu fell, Everybody, blame me. I'm the one. I'm giving you 100% that Tinubu is going to perform. If Tinubu fails to perform, hold me responsible. I will never work with the North again. He will never work with the North again. Asari Dokubo is going to work with Tinubu, and make sure that Igbo people will annihilate the Igbos. Look at my guns. He started showing AK-47. He said he will use this AK-47, kill all the Igbos. Do you know that this is Sakraman J? Asari Dokubo Sakraman J, not to hold Tinubu. And actually, he adequately confused Tinubu into believing him. He was chanting and ranting now, showing AK-47 Mark 4. Yes, machine guns. And he even did not stop at that. He even said Asorok with all his boys, contingents, with his guns. He started bragging inside Asorok that he's going to kill the whole Igbos. Now, Asari Dokubo is telling us that he's going to lead Biafra. Which Biafra is Asari Dokubo leading? Does Asari Dokubo think that Biafra is a nation that constitutes drunkard? No. Biafra is a nation that constitutes good brains and intellectuals. We are not drunkard. Asari Dokubo should go and rest. We don't drink. It is not in our nation. Neither is it our tradition and culture in Igbo land. We don't drink. Before you drink, it is an occasional something periodical. You don't just wake up early in the morning and start drinking. That's whom we are. We're Igbos. We don't drink like Asari Dokubo and his cronies. They wake up early in the morning. They use schnapps and sapele water, killing their mouth. It has started there, intoxication. Before you know it, it will end up quarreling with people, wielding guns at some persons. But I'm an Igbo. We are Igbo. Biafrans are called Igbos.
But we've heard that Asari Dokubo has come out to admit, as regards his boys, killing in Imo State and other states there in the southeast. But the southeast governor have not come out to say anything as regards the like of Uzodimma and Soludo. Have not come out to challenge Asari Dokubo as regards him coming out openly. We've seen in interviews coming out to admit that he and his boys are the one killing in Biafrans in the southeast.
That is connoting a very big war, because it's the right time that when the egos are out from the cage, when the egos are out from the cage, we are going to take into decision how to deal with Asari Dokubo. Because it's obvious that his first threat, the whole Biafrans in diaspora are promising him hell. And this time around that he has come to attack Biafran liberation or security outfit initiated in Abia State to man the whole forest and farmland in Abia. Asari Dokubo attacked them and killed those security, allegedly killed those vigilantes in the forest. That is why we are waiting for the eagle. When the eagles are out, I think Asari Dokubo will be decisively taken care of by Biafran people. We are up to anything. We are not afraid of anybody. Asari Dokubo using his boys to attack those boys that were guarding the forest in Igbo land. To secure Igbo land, Asari Dokubo should be what? Decisively dealt with. Who is afraid of Asari Dokubo? Nobody. A bloated stomach man, like agege bread that fell inside water.
Do you think he's working with for the federal government?
Yes, he worked with Buhari. He was the one that, consulting all those unknown gunmen in the southeast. He came out and owned it up that he was the one. He actually worked with Buhari on the highway, Abuja highway, where he waylaid people. All those kidnappers. Yes, he owned it up. I read it. Everybody read it. He wrote it on the paper. And nobody, unchallenged, federal government could not challenge him. Because he sees himself as an institution. Asari Dokubo is an institution. Yes. In Nigeria, because one of the untouchable, why? Because of the land from where the oil is coming. Ejo is claiming everywhere in River State. And today we've seen how NWIKE has messed Ejo up. And Asari Dokubo is nowhere to be found. If he actually proves to be a strong Ejo man, I think he would be able to confront NYESOM. NYESOM now has actually been gaining upper hand over Asari Dokubo, Fubara, and all the Ejo nations in the Rivers State, which is uncalled for, which is unnecessary, which is what? An earth-breaking failure on the Ejo side. How could NWIKE, only NWIKE? NWIKE is a man, one soul. He has one spirit. NWIKE is a man. NWIKE doesn't have double reproductive male organ. He has only one. So why should everybody be talking about NWIKE all the time? NWIKE is just creating content on social media. If you ask me, I will tell you that he doesn't want it. NWIKE is nothing but a nincompoop, a persona non grata, undesirable element. He is a body egg. Yes, he's a body egg because he is the trouble everybody is going through at FCT. Destroying people's land, encroaching on Igbo man's land, destroying many estates just to make sure he makes the Igbos feel pain. But I'm telling you, the pain is coming back. Why? One of the hand has withered. I don't know whether on social media.
Yeah, there was a trending video.
Yes.
As regards when he was coming down from
staircase. Yeah, the hand is withered.
Yeah, we saw the
left hand is withered. The left hand is gone. It's no longer alive.
I think Nigerians, a lot of Nigerians are happy.
Yes.
As regards this update.
Yes.
But do you think we should be happy as regards this?
Yes. In a normal society, we are not happy when someone is sick. But in a situation whereby Bible says, when the righteous prosper, we sing and rejoice. But when the wicked prosper, you don't know what's up. The righteous, everybody will be mourning. When the wicked fails,
but wicked
we let shout of joy.
He says he's doing his job.
He's doing his job.
Yes.
For what?
He says he's doing his job.
He's busy breaking the law, violating people's property, violating people's rights, infringing on people, encroaching on people's land at FCT. Is that how to do his job? If someone is given a designation, federal designation, he will start oppressing his own owner and his siblings. That man is nothing but a bad egg. He's not doing any work. If you ask me, I will tell you that NYESOM is an undesirable element, a persona non gratum. A persona non gratum. That is whom
What's the meaning of that?
That is undesirable element. Is a Latin language. Yes. A person that is useless. We don't need him. Constituting trouble. That's the meaning of undesirable element.
Is it because
persona non grata?
Is it because he doesn't like the Igbos? That's why I'm talking.
I'm telling you that on and on, he has been proving that he's from Igbo land. Same time, he will turn his back against the Igbos that is not from Igbo. And you know Igbo man is begging NYESOM to be Igbo. Igbo, we have everything. Okay? Personalities, money, we are well educated. In fact, in Africa, we are the brightest. We are the most intelligent people on African continent. We don't want NWIKE. What do Igbos have to do with NWIKE? NWIKE to me is useless. It's an undesirable element. A persona non grata. Gratum. Persona non grata. So the Igbos, we stay one strong, we live, we advance into what? Modern science and technology. On our own, nobody is helping us. Federal government doesn't fund what our boys are doing. They fund themselves. I'm an Igbo man. If I invent anything, I get it because God has given me. I'm not depending on federal or eyeing towards Fulani or Yoruba man to fund me or federal. Federal government of Nigeria is their federal government. It's not federal government of Igbo. We the Igbos, we have our own government. We work hard. We don't steal public funds.
Is it the government of Biafra?
But the government of Biafra is my government. And Biafra has come. I'm very happy that Biafra is here. Nobody is dreaming again or soft pedaling or soft tracking the speed, the rapidity at which Biafra is growing currently. But we've seen it that it has actually been actualized. Manifestation of Biafra actually played out November, December last year. And the whole world was watching the declaration of great black Jewish state in faraway Lati, Finland. And it all, happened that United Nations recognized us, Canada recognized us, NATO recognized us, USA recognized us. It was only jealous Britain. Jealous Britain was actually dreaming, thinking that the heaven has, that hell has loosed, that hell has come down on earth because they are the enemy of Biafra. The British are the one that actually orchestrated the whole killings in the 1967. The killings of the Igbos, innocent Igbos, from 1967 to 68, 69, 1970. The same Britain.
So they have a hand in the death.
They have hand in the death of over 4 million Igbos. Quote to me.
In other words, they supported the civil war.
Oga, YouTube actually knows what I'm saying. Because as I'm saying this, YouTube will go to Google, search Martin. They will see it there. Igbos died in their large number. YouTube can go and Google the book written by Frederick Forsyth, a reporter.
YouTube is also Google.
YouTube can, everybody, they work together. Google, YouTube, all of them are working together.
The same honor.
For them to find out that I'm saying the fact. British man played quite ruthless policy, 1967 to 1970, allowing the annihilation Yes, spying, unaliving of Igbo nation. Kwachokod children. Who caused it? Our children were Kwachokod because Awolowo played that, advised that policy of food blockade. Yes, food blockade in Igbo land. Awolowo advised go on, and they actually implemented it. That's why our children died in their number, millions of Kwachoko. I'm not hiding it because YouTube they know, United States know, the British they know that they are the enemies of the Igbos. And those Igbos lost soul in 1967 to 1970. All of them, their blood are crying, following every British man wherever they go. If British man touches his foot on Africa, the blood of the innocent Igbo children who were Kwachokod from 1967 to 1970, they will start crying following the British man. The British man violated the Igbos, and the blood of the Igbos, innocent Igbos that were killed in 1966 to 1970, especially the cheating of the Igbos at Asaba axis. 1,000 Asaba men under the watch of Muhammad Buhari were all shot. That's why one of the survivors, Sonny Odogu, Obu Esiwan of Asaba, he has come out challenging Nigeria to pay Asaba people reparation. Compensation, they must pay. Nigeria must pay Asaba.
You think they will ever pay that money?
They must pay compensation, or else they go ICC, International Criminal Court. Buhari is still alive, according to he. He said he's not dead. Fine. Many of them, Gowon is still there. The Uganda arrest Gowon until Danjuma.
But do you think that the Nigerian government will adhere to what the ICC is saying?
Oh God, if they don't dare, if they actually turn their back on what ICC is saying, they will come and do it by force.
But I don't think
Nigeria is not up to Panama.
I don't think that's possible.
Oh yeah, it is possible. Nigeria has nothing. Nigeria has nothing to offer. Nigeria does not even know that you and I are hungry. Nigeria does not know that the police are not feeling well. They are not doing the police well. So that's why if they come in here, they will allow them to do their job. America must come and do their job here. See, let me tell you, ICC under United Nations, America is the key actors. Yes, the stakeholders in ICC.
But don't forget that Trump sanctioned
Nigeria.
The ICC,
ICC because
ICC
of their
and the UN. Yes.
What they did with Israel, what they did against Israel. Actually, ICC, it was a lacuna of international law to only hold on to one person when there is a crime of that magnitude committed by Hamas on 7th October 2023. The ICC and the United Nations, they all went against Israel. Instead going against the animals called Hamas, they went against Israel. That's why Trump was provoked. They provoked Trump. And actually, Benjamin Netanyahu. Yes, ICC is not, let me say, lawfully balanced. There is lots and lots of imbalances going on. That's why they were looking for Benjamin Netanyahu to arrest. But my question then, when they were looking for Benjamin Netanyahu, we were like ringing bell. Who is going to bail the cats? Who will go and handcuff him? Go! Nobody could come closer to the Prime Minister of Israel. They never born the person well. Israel is world power today, and they actually did well. So, like what I'm trying to say, Asari Dokubo, he should go. Asari Dokubo, go to your house. Search very well for all those drugs and abo medicine prescribed to you by maybe a pharmacist or a dispenser. Take it. Asari Dokubo, take those tablets. Take it so that your sickness will be over.
Okay, but let's not forget, late last year, we saw Fubara, induct Asari Dokubo as one of the chiefs, give him a chieftaincy title.
Yes, chieftaincy title.
But why is Asari Dokubo not coming out to fully back Fubara?
That's why he's a chameleon. That's why he's a chameleon. Now he's dancing. He's trying to betray Fubara now. You know now. You gave him that traditional title. He was receiving salary. But when there was issue between Fubara, NWIKE, and the Tinubu, nobody actually cited Asari Dokubo recently because he was dodging and dodging. He's a man of double standard. He's a man that is very, very unstable. Asari Dokubo is not someone you can reckon with. You cannot, put your trust on him. Asari Dokubo is like Oguma Agana. Ocha blue ta, tomorrow Ocha black. Asari Dokubo is like Oguma Ghana. Ocha blue ta, Ocha yellow tomorrow. So that's why he has at least disappointed Fubara. Fubara should be his man. Fubara has done everything, you know, humanly possible to make sure Asari Dokubo goes home every month with at least 1 million naira. It's a salary. Is it easy? And other catch where you go don't pay him. You go don't pay him, give him money in the past. And today, see what he's doing Fubara. Fubara now, if you ask me, it is by the constitution of Nigeria that Fubara will actually be reinstated again. I don't know whether you understand. Yeah. But what happened has happened.
But we've seen the PDP party, you know, even the governors and, you know, the state attorneys for each PDP state that's governed by PDP have, you know, a petition or, you know, sued Tinubu for, you know, suspending Fubara. But do you think they will win this?
I think the Tinubu himself is a court. Tinubu himself is a department of judiciary, which of course has the judiciary department. I mean, the court has, you know, disappointed the common man. All our hope in the past, you know, we are beckoning on the judiciary because that's the last hope of a common man. Even the poor man himself always believes in judiciary. But recently we've seen a judiciary that joined forces with the executive department and rig elections. We've seen a situation whereby the judiciary themselves, they are very, very what? Shameless. Why? When judiciary has ruled, that is the court, it is final. But we see judiciary, it will rule in favor of the common man. And the executive will still hold the common man, thereby committing court contempt. Is it right? It actually indicates that Nigerian system is not okay. Because a situation whereby court has been infringed, they have been violating court order. It means we don't have hope here. So what I'm trying to say is that by me going to court over emergency declaration or removal of Fubara, I think I'm seeing Tinubu and federal government having a field day. They are going to win because court belongs to them. But if actually we review our constitution that is guiding this country, I think that Tinubu and co, NWIKE and rest of them will be shamed. But it is the other way around in Nigeria. We don't have law here. We don't have law. Our law is flexible. Nigerian constitution is malleable. It can turn north, south. It can turn to southeast, go to southwest. Our law is very, very flexible, malleable. It is not a rigid constitution. If it is a rigid constitution, it means it is a written constitution. But it is not written. It can change. They can use it, play football. As I'm talking to you now, the head of every department in Nigeria now is the office of the presidency. He decides. He makes law by himself. He flouts the law. He mesmerizes the law. The office of Asari, the presidential villa, is the head of all federal agencies now because they are the one that legislates. They are the one that violates. They make law. They actually flout it themselves. So what I'm trying to say is that we don't have law. They might win Fubara at the court level. What is court? Court is a puppet in Nigeria. This current administration, court is what? A stooge. It's a stooge now because it doesn't have strength. It's only Department of Executive where Bajabia Mill and the rest of them are there. Talking and chatting. Eating amalande we do every day. Shameless people. Yes, the court is not going to favor Fubara because the office of the presidency is the head of the court, head of everywhere in Nigeria, head of INEC. Do you think law can work? Nigerians are hungry now. Nigerians are hungry and they don't go talk because Nigerians are fear people, cowards. That's why they could not come out en masse and pursue these people into Sahel country where they come from.
Fulani.
Yes, Fulani. All of them. Futajelo Highland. They will go there. But Nigerians, they don't have strength. Nigerians are fear people. Very, very intimidated people. So that's why we see ourselves in this mess. Anyway, I think we are going to pause here until when we come here tomorrow. We are going to look into more detailing on the events, news going on around Nigeria.
Okay, thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.